What's up everybody, and welcome to another pickups video. If you was with me in the last video, then you would have heard me state quality over quantity. Take that statement and chuck it all away, because I've brought an absolute shed ton. In my opinion, there is a lot more quality in this bunch that I'm going to be showing today, but there's definitely quantity here as well. Usually I start with PS4s, PS5s, but we're going to start off with the PS2s first, just to clear some space because they're currently on my desk in a shoebox. Let's just crack on. So all of these, perfect condition with manuals, brought from the same seller on Vinted. We have got Siphon Filter, the Omega strain. Why did I say Siphon Filter? Because it is Siphon Filter. I've then got Splinter Cell, Pandora Tomorrow, Splinter Cell, we've then got 24 The Game, banger of a show back in the day. I've got every season on DVD. I am planning on upgrading it to the Blu-ray copies. And then we got Red Faction, banger of a game. I don't know what's actually submitting that little bit of light there. Is that the actual camera? Strange. Actually, I think I might have to put them over that side. Red Faction and Red Faction 2. Banger games back in the day. Sum of All Fears. Killzone, classic. One that I'd never heard of before, but it came in the bundle. Secret Weapon of Normandy, over Normandy, sorry. Another one I'd never heard of before, World War Zero. The classics, Time Splitters and Time Splitters 2. And the last two in this bundle, King Kong and banger of a game, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Scared the living hell out of me when I was a kid. But yeah, all of those together, 14 games, cost me £20. I'm not complaining. I'll happily add those to the collection. Speaking of the collection, you might be able to see some boxes behind me, some bits that are out of place. It's purely just because I've done so much work in here recently, I've just had to take a break from it all. You'll also see there's a lot of shipments over there. That's for today's video. So we'll be getting into those shortly. So next we're going to be going through the loose purchases, stuff that I've brought and I've already chucked into the PlayStation and began to play, stuff that I've ordered from online that I didn't trust to be in good condition when I opened the packaging. Basically stuff from Vinted or stuff that I've brought in store at CEX or Game. So we'll start off with the game that I was waiting for at the end of last pickups video, and that is Clair Obscur 33, Expedition 33. My God, what an absolute banger of a game. This 100% is my game of the year so far. I would possibly even go as far to say it's my game, like, of the last few years. Like, it's right up there with Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, phenomenal. This is phenomenal. The story, like, I'm a bit of a wet wipe when it comes to, like, you know, tearing up and stuff, and like films and stuff. This had me tearing up multiple times. It hits you hard. It sunk its hooks into me. It did not let me go. Same with Rebirth. Played the story, loved it. I have not gone for the platinum because I don't want to potentially ruin the great experience I had with it. Then we've got a game that I tried to order from PlayAsia and they just apparently could not find it. Then I found it on Amazon and got it for quite cheap. Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter. Yes, it is exactly what it looks like. Your Japanese kind of game. The girls' clothes do come off as you fight. It's not quite as rude or lewd as Senran Kagura kind of games. To be honest, I'm enjoying it. It's absolutely rock solid, but I've put a fair few hours into it so far. I am enjoying it a lot. Another one that I've been putting a fair bit of time into. I was playing it just before I started recording. I'll probably play it after I've finished recording. River City Girls 2. Old school, classic beat 'em up, absolute banger of a game. It builds on the previous entries. It does feel a little bit jankier than the last entry, River City Girls, but even so, absolutely phenomenal. And I like that it's a lot longer of a game. Then we got a fair few CEX pickups. Some of these were literally this morning. So we got God Eater 3. This is a game I played a long time ago. I think I had it physically and I must have traded it in at some point because I used to do that a lot and I wish I didn't, because there's a lot of games out there now that cost a lot of money that I had once upon a time. But God Eater 3, absolute banger of a game. I completed it in like 2 days from what I remember. Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. The old Metroidvania style kind of game. Absolutely brilliant. Loved every moment of it. Wish I was a Platinum Hunter when I played this years ago, because it's a Platinum I would have liked to have had, and I might, who knows, I might play it again soon. We shall see. Ukulele, because, you know, why not? I'll put this in the same category as stuff like Super Lucky's Tale, Spyro the Dragon. It's an easy game, probably a simple Platinum. That'll be like a weekend where I've just finished a big long Platinum and I just want something chill. Sonic Forces. Again, this is one that I had before and I must have traded it in. I know I've definitely got it digitally. I've now got it physically, so it'll go up behind me on the Sonic shelf over that side. But the game itself isn't the greatest, but it is still quite fun and it's a Sonic game. A game that I was really interested in playing when I first heard it announced, first saw it, the gameplay, you know, shown. Neo, the World Ends With You. Looks fantastic. I'm not really too sure if the gameplay is going to be to my liking, but I have brought it. It is in my going to play pile. Then we've got a classic. I've played it before. Again, I wish I was a Platinum Hunter back then, so I would have gone for the Platinum. Who knows, maybe I will soon enough. But we've got Prey. Fantastic game. Another Sonic game now. Case is a little bit broke, which is a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for? My mind's gone blank. Shit. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing. I've been playing this a little bit because I had it digitally anyway. I downloaded it recently. I've been just messing about on it every so often, and I saw it in the shop. £15 off, or why not? I'll grab it. And then the last one from the CEX pickups, a game that I've mentioned numerous times on other videos if you've watched those in the past, but Concrete Genie. Cost me £8 from CEX. It's a phenomenal game. It looks brilliant. Well, it looks beautiful, but it also looks like the type of game that I would potentially get bored at. But I've got it physically now. If I ever do want to jump into it, I can do. It does look beautiful, as I said. I know that the Platinum's fairly straightforward. You're talking about 15 hours or something like that. Then we got three games that I brought literally this morning. Well, they were delivered this morning from Amazon. First one, Hollow Knights. To be honest, other than it being a Metroidvania, considered one of the best Metroidvania games, I don't really know much about it. I know that I tried it back in the day, and I don't think I was too into it. Maybe I was preoccupied by something else at the time, I don't know. But I've heard nothing but good things about it, so I am going to be giving that one a try very soon. Sonic Colors, but this is the Amazon exclusive version with the Sonic keyring. I have got Sonic Colors already on the shelf. If you've got Eagle Eye, I don't know how well the shelves show up on the video, but this cost me £11. I can trade that Sonic Colors in for £9, so I thought, why not? It's got the thicker case, which looks so much better when it's on the shelf. I just think, and it's sealed, still in the cellophane. Why not? And the last one that I didn't know was going to come in a thick case. We've got Clive and Wrench, the collector's edition. I don't know what you get with it. All I know is this is a game that I've kind of kept my eye on a little bit. Excuse me, I'm just slowly dying. But yeah, and that one only cost me about £10 as well, so happy days. And then just because it was in the same pile, and I don't know why, because it shouldn't have been, but I did also pick up Konosuba Season 1 and Season 2 on Blu-ray. I do like me animes, especially the funny ones like Konosuba. So yeah, so I guess now it's time to get into the package stuff. Okay, so on to the package stuff now, and obviously I know what I've ordered. I don't know what order I'm going to be pulling these out, so it's really a bit of potluck. First one I've already ripped open just to save me time of struggling on camera, but first one is Shadow of the Colossus. I did order it from CEX because there wasn't one nearby, and I got it for £15. Maybe I overpaid for that, but it's a banger of a game. It's a classic. Tough platinum, so I don't think I will be going for it myself, but a game that I probably should have owned prior to now. Absolutely fantastic game. Next one. Now, if you're aware of Blinkoom, he's absolutely chilled streamer on Twitch and YouTuber. He was playing through this game not too long back, and it was just the weirdest and wackiest and wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Well, maybe an over-exaggeration, but as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to get it. So shout out to Blinkoom. Thank you for spending some of my money for me. Space Channel 5 on PlayStation 2. I'll put footage on the screen just so you can see how absolutely nuts this game is. But I'm glad I've got it. Okay, so next up, sorry about the ruffles. Next up, for the Mega Drive, we got Speedball 2. Now, as I've said in a previous video, and I'll reiterate it here, I am not going for like a full Sega Mega Drive set or anything like that. I am only getting the games that I had as a child, and this was potentially, other than the Sonic games, one of my most played games. I played this so much, and like even now I've not looked at any gameplay of it. I've not looked at any of the details of the game itself. I still remember the name of some of the teams: Brutal Deluxe, I was about to say Super Nashwan then, but I'm not sure if that is true. Fatal Justice, banger of a game. Next one. I should probably rip all these open before I start recording, shouldn't I? It saved me so much time. Well, you probably saw it then, but let me just get the bubble wrap off it. Next one, another one for the Sega Mega Drive, something I played a lot as of a kid. Mega Bomberman. Absolutely loved this game. I was so good at this game as a kid. I completed it multiple times. Tried Mega Bomberman on like modern day consoles. I suck, but loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I'm so happy that that's in my collection now. I think I'm about halfway with like all the Sega Mega Drive games that I had as a kid and the ones that I've now got. Gotta make sure, trying to keep the packages off the screen so that I don't accidentally, you know, DDoS myself or any, dox myself. Right, okay, so, oh yeah. So first off, AI, Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative, the sequel. I've still got to get the prequel, but AI, this game, I don't know what to say. Like, I've played it, I loved it, I wanted it in my collection. I've actually not played the sequel, I've only played the prequel, but the prequel was fantastic. Absolutely hilarious, some of the Easter eggs and like jokes that they throw in there, but absolutely loved it. I'm sure I'll enjoy the sequel. And speaking of loving prequels and hoping that I'll enjoy the sequels, we got Fairy Tail 2. The prequel, before I was a Platinum Hunter, I actually got the Platinum Trophy on it. From what I can tell, looking at gameplay, they've changed the gameplay from the first game to the second one, and I don't know how I feel about it. I am going to be giving this a go soon. Like, I almost put it into my PlayStation earlier today, because I do want to play it. I never kept up with the anime. I watched like the first 24 episodes and then never bothered after that. But the game itself, I loved it. Hopefully it'll be the same for this one. Oh. Now, these ones, I believe, were from the Game Collection, if you know that site. Again, sorry if this is making loads of noise, but I've got to get into them some way. So we have got 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Every time I do a trophy list review, well, not every time, but most of the time, this is always the game right at the top of the list. Everybody speaks so highly of it, and I'd never played it, so I thought it was about time. So pick that one up, and I'm sure I am going to enjoy that thoroughly. And now this one I'd never seen before, and I literally saw it on the site, and I thought, you know what, it looks quirky. The Outbound Ghost. It absolutely looks fantastic, and I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. It's turn-based combat, which shocked me. The art style looks hilarious, so I picked it up. And then on to the last, I think there's 5 in here, pretty big one, also from the Game Collection. And I know that I've got one duplicate in here as well, because I'm a noob. I'll just quickly rip this open, save time. I ripped it open, but it's all stuck to the bubble wrap now. Right, okay, so I'm going to get them all out, and then I can talk through them. So we have got, and if you're aware of the channel YouTuber Derryade, then you will have heard him speak about this recently. If you are not aware of Derryade, go and check him out. Similar to Blinkoom, absolutely chilled as hell dude, all about collections. Like, just check his stuff out, it's absolutely fantastic, and he's very new, so give him a like, give him a subscribe. But yeah, first one, Lost Sphere. This was another game that I owned a long time ago, and I must have traded it in. I think this is the prequel or sequel to I Am Setsuna as well, which I don't believe you can get physically, which is a shame because that is also a banger. But Lost Sphere, absolutely fantastic game. Story is powerful. Need I say more? And then the next four are all tied together, and I'll start with the duplicate because I am an idiot. It's Lego Batman 3 on the PlayStation Hits collection. If you see just above my head, I've got that little section of PlayStation Hits, and the plan is to hopefully get all of them at some point. But yeah, that's a duplicate, so who knows, I might give it away at some point. Still considering that. The next one, also from the PlayStation Hits, got Street Fighter 5. Out of all the beat 'em ups, Street Fighter was my jam as a child. I'm no good at them now. I just spam special moves and get my ass whooped by anybody that plays fighting games. Shadow of Mordor, Middle-earth. I remember playing this when it first came out. I thought is it Genesis system? Absolutely fantastic, revolutionary. A shame that is it Warner Brothers have put a patent on it. Is it patent pending? I don't know what it's called. All legal mumbo jumbo, but basically no one else can do it. Absolutely fantastic system. Such a shame that Warner Brothers are a-holes. And then the last game out of these pickups, a banger, and another one on the PlayStation Hits. We got Monster Hunter Worlds, or Monster Hunter World. Recently played Wilds, which I absolutely loved. I enjoyed this one as well when I played it years ago. Far too long of a platinum for me to sink my teeth into, but I do give my time to it. You know, I make sure I get the true experience. And yeah, so thank you if you've made it this far. Thank you obviously to the BombSquad. They'll be appearing on screen right now. Thank you to absolutely anyone and everybody for the support recently. And let me know, what did you think was the best pickup out of this bunch? Should I platinum anything specific? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Check out the other guys who I mentioned in the video, Blinkoom and Derryade. See you later. Peace.